Thinking of acing the CFA Level 1 exam? Well, you are not alone. But here's the thing, it's not about how much you study, it's about how smart you study. The CFA exam can feel like the financial Olympics, but with the right strategy, you'll cross the finish line like a pro. Today, we are diving into must-know tips and suggestions to help you prep smarter, not harder. Welcome to Imarticus Learning, your ultimate guide to success in the financial world. The CFA Level 1 exam isn't just tough, it's legendary for testing both your knowledge and stamina. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Whether you're starting out or in the final stretch, these tips will make sure you're not just surviving, but thriving. Let's break it down from study techniques to exam day strategies and a few motivational hacks in between. First off, let's talk about what you are up against. CFA Level 1 covers 10 topics across investment tools, asset classes, and ethics. You are looking at 180 multiple choice questions over 2 sessions, which means time management is key. Think of it as a mental marathon. It's all about pacing yourself. Here are the 10 topics you'll need to master along with some study techniques. Ethical and professional standards. Technique is focus on the CFA Institute's Code of Ethics and Standards of Professional Conduct. Practice applying ethical scenarios to reinforce understanding. Quantitative methods. Technique is use practice problems to master calculations and concepts like time value of money. Flashcards can help with key formulas. Economics. Technique is create summary notes for key economic theories and principles. Utilize online resources for real-world applications. Financial reporting and analysis. Technique is familiarize yourself with financial statements. Practice analyzing sample statements and understanding key ratios. Corporate finance. Technique is focus on the concepts of capital budgeting and cost of capital. Use practice questions to apply these concepts to case studies. Equity investments. Technique is study different equation valuation methods and practice calculating intrinsic value through mock exams. Fixed income. Technique is understand bond pricing and yield calculations. Practice with historical data to see how different factors affect bond prices. Derivatives. Technique is use real-world examples to grasp concepts like futures and options. Practice problems will solidify your understanding of pricing and strategies. Alternative investments. Technique is review different types of alternative investments and their characteristics. Use visual aids to compare and contrast these investments. Portfolio management and wealth planning. Technique is understand the principles of portfolio diversification and asset allocation. Practice creating sample portfolios based on different risk profiles. If you are wondering which topics to prioritize, ethics, financial reporting, and quantitative methods are your heavy hitters. These 3 can account for up to 40% of the exam, so get cozy with them. Now let's talk about studying smart. Trust me, this isn't about spending 10 hours a day buried in books. It's about being strategic. Don't be that person who thinks they'll memorize the entire curriculum. Instead, focus on active learning. Here's what I mean. Active recall is test yourself regularly. It's like giving your brain a workout. Spaced repetition. Revisit tricky concepts over time. Think of it as keeping knowledge fresh in your brain. Practice questions. The more you practice, the better you get. Aim for at least 3,000 questions before exam day. Speaking of practice, let's talk mock exams. These are your best friends. But here's the secret sauce. Treat mock exams like the real deal. Take them under timed conditions to simulate the pressure of exam day. Remember, you've got 90 seconds per question. That's a blink in the world of CFA. If you get stuck, move on and come back later. Time is precious. Okay, so you've been grinding for weeks, but what should you do in the final week? Here's the trick. Don't cram. Your brain needs time to digest all that knowledge. It's the last week before the exams begin. Unleash the ultimate study hack, the quick sheet from Kaplan Schwezer and Imarticus Learning. Think of it as your superpower for exam prep. A 10-page guide that condenses 1,000 pages of content into the most crucial points. It's your secret weapon for a lightning-fast refresh before the big day. So why cram when you can breeze through with style? Now, let's talk about exam day itself. You have put in the hard work. Now it's time to perform. A few quick reminders. Sleep well. Get at least 7 hours the night before. No all-nighters. Eat smart. A balanced breakfast will keep your brain sharp. Stay calm. Breathe, relax, and approach each question methodically. The exam isn't a sprint, it's a chess game. And hey, don't forget your calculator. You wouldn't want to calculate NPV by hand, would you? Remember, only 2 models of financial calculators are permitted: HP12C and Texas Instruments BA2+. No other calculators are allowed in the CFA exam. So there you have it. With these tips in your back pocket, you are ready to tackle CFA Level 1 like a pro. Remember, success isn't just about studying hard. It's about studying smart and staying focused. Choose Imarticus Learning as your preparation partner for CFA. Imarticus Learning is the first and only authorized prep provider for world's top 4 certifications in accounting and finance. The program comes with a dual teacher model, a money-back guarantee, and placement assistance right after you pass CFA Level 1. Enroll today and set yourself up for success. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Imarticus Learning for more exam tips and let us know in the comments how your CFA prep is going on.